Hey everybody! Welcome to day 3 of Driver Appreciation. You're Joran Bean, right? Is that right?
Tabby Moritz, I
yeah,
believe?
nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Good to be
I think we've done this a time or two.
Yeah, it's no problem at all. We've got another super exciting day of fun-filled activities, but today is the day that I've been most excited about.
We have some special guests today.
We do. We've got some special guests. We've got a special game that you got to stay tuned for. If anybody wants to see Mark Deere and Jim Fitzsimmons go head-to-head, now's your chance. Stay tuned.
The gauntlet is going down.
That's right. But before we get it started, we're going to do something called the Battle of the Businesses, where we got our line of business owners. You guys get to help us decide who's presenting the best. Which line of business do you currently drive for? Go ahead and send that into the comments. We want to know who your current,
So we want to know who you drive for today. And then we want to know
line of business
who you think gave the best presentation.
That's right.
The Battle of the Businesses.
Stay tuned for those. But before we get into that Battle of the Business, we're going to show you. We got a video for you.
Special video from Dave Jackson.
How did you decide to do this?
Well, I'm a retired police officer, 25 years from Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, and I traveled for about 3 years.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Philippines.
The Philippines. Sheikh.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. Where are you from?
Senegal, West Africa.
Oh my goodness, look at this group. I'm so amazed by the backgrounds of our drivers. Some of them have already completed another career in law enforcement or the military. Sometimes they've been professors before. I don't think I've ever known 2 of our driving associates that have had the exact same path in life to bring them to trucking. But one thing that's common amongst all truck drivers that I've ever known is their willingness to work hard, to do what the job takes. I dare you to find a more hardworking group of individuals than truck drivers. I think about how patient truck drivers are with the rest of us who don't truly appreciate the skill that it takes to safely move goods down the highway, how critical moving those goods is to our normal day-to-day life. We couldn't eat, we couldn't be clothed, we couldn't live the way that we enjoy living in this free country without truck drivers. As the largest full truckload carrier in the country, we value and appreciate each one of our drivers, whether you're one of the newest drivers in one of our CDL schools or one of our veteran multi-million mile drivers that likely is teaching and instructing our newer drivers or training or mentoring our newer drivers. Whether you're going in and out of the ports, moving refrigerated products, dry product, we're grateful to each one of you. One and all, we are grateful for the hard work that you do, for the example that you set for our company, the way you represent an ambassador to our business and our family of companies.
Gosh, that was cool. That was a cool video, right?
It's definitely exciting.
And you know what? I saw you. You made an appearance in that video, Joran, wearing that hot pink. Nobody wears hot pink the way Joran Bean does. And hey, I like this throwback nostalgia DAW shirt you got on. It's nice.
Last year's model, but it's still
very,
true.
very good. It's cool.
On 70s Day.
Yeah, so listen, are you ready for this? We've got each of our line of business owners here today to talk about their line of business. Now,
ready to throw it down.
It's not just any sort of discussion about line of business. We're timing them. They gotta sell it. They gotta sell their line of business.
I want to feel it in my soul.
Yeah,
I want to feel it.
You know what? And we want to hear from you guys. Currently, what line of business are you driving for? And based off of their speeches, which one are you most interested in learning about? Keep in mind, all these guys have been preparing their speeches for weeks, so they gotta bring it, right?
But I want to feel it in my soul.
We have high expectations.
Yes, I want if they touch you, we want to make sure that did they reach the audience? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, so where are we starting? Who are we starting with? Huh?
I believe we got a fancy man named Mr. Montgomery.
Yes, John Montgomery. He's with our Intermodal division.
Yep.
Now, listen, we're going to show you a video of John Montgomery. Everybody else is live.
He's cheating a little. He's cheating a little,
you know what? For a good cause.
He's out at all of his locations with his intermodal drivers, celebrating them. So we gave him a pass because, hey, you know what? Any way to celebrate drivers is a good thing.
He's the only one who got that pass. So
the rest are right here behind us.
Everybody with bated breath. Here comes John Montgomery. Let's see how you guys feel about intermodal after you hear from John.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Montgomery. I'm the Vice President of Intermodal. So what is Intermodal? It's your home, your bed, every night. So what do? Intermodal is basically a regional job where we pick up at dedicated customers and take it into the rail. You get to know your customers, how long you're willing to work, how much you're wanting to make, and how many days per week you're wanting to work. That's an opportunity that most other lines of business can't offer. So you ask, where are we? We're in Atlanta, we're in Jonestown, we're in Chicago, we're in Dallas, Texas, and we're in Southern California. We also have 9 drop yards located across the United States. So I've told you a little bit about Swift Intermodal. Why don't you give us a chance? You come work for us, we'll come work for you. And I approve that message.
Wow, that was a good one. What do you think, Jordan?
He approved this message.
Heck yeah, he did.
My favorite part.
Yeah. How did you guys feel about that? That was good representation of Intermodal.
Absolutely.
Gets you kind of excited,
Put
right?
it in the comments. Tell us what you thought.
We want to hear all about
Who do we have next?
what you guys think. Oh, we got a good one.
Our first live. It's going to be a live one here.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to go back to our roots, where Swift Transportation first started.
Where was that?
Well, we started with one flatbed truck, Jordan, don't you know?
One
Back in 1966.
Don't you know? That's right. So our next group is Flatbed. Who's going to be speaking for Flatbed?
We've got Chris Drown from our Flatbed division. He's geared up and ready to go. Chris, in less than 2 minutes, we want to hear you sell Flatbed. What have you got, Chris? We're timing you.
Hey, Tavi and Jordan, thanks for the introduction. Really appreciate it. And hey, I want everybody to put in the comments, we want to see Jordan in that pink shirt next time he's up here, all right? Nobody can pull off a pink shirt like that, guy. So, hey, my name's Chris Drown. I'm the director of the Flatbed division, and I'm really excited to be able to talk about Flatbed today. We've got so many great things going on. I'm going to tell you right now, trucks are a hot commodity out there. You're going to hear from carriers that they can't get trucks, they can't get equipment. You might be driving older equipment out there, and I'll tell you what, we bought trucks before the pandemic. We've got plenty of trucks. We've got the trucks that you want. We got the big KW T680s with the big sleepers on them, double bunk, the refrigerators, and the big inverters on there. These are nice trucks set up for Flatbed to do the job right. Not only do we have the trucks, we've got good competitive pay, and our length of haul on Flatbed is usually longer miles. Our average length of haul is about 1,000 miles, guys. And when you're getting paid by the mile, those longer length of hauls are what you want, and you want comfortable equipment to do that. Also, our Flatbed fleet here at Swift, we're leading in our group for home time. Our drivers, it's important for us, our drivers get home on time, get good pay, spend that time with their family. We support our drivers and our family. We are a small group within Flatbed or within Swift, and I'm going to tell you, it's all family when you come in. We know your name, and we know we communicate really well, and we make sure that we're helping you be successful at what you do. So the other thing is we've got some great opportunities with customers right now. Freight is up for Flatbed. We ship infrastructure. So freight, we're moving steel, we're moving building materials. These are the types of commodities that move pretty heavy, even when the economy starts to drop off a little bit. So if you're nervous about that little slowdown, don't have to be with Flatbed. So please reach out to us, reach out to our recruiting team. Or if you're an existing Flatbed driver or Swift driver out there, hey, there's a referral bonus, $1,000 referral bonus for an experienced driver. Reach out to our team, our placement center, our recruiting team, and ask about that referral bonus if you're a Swift employee or an experienced driver, or if you're a new driver coming in. There's just lots of opportunity. We've got a great training program, all safety. We've got top-notch safety guys in Greer, Gary, and Laredo and Phoenix. And these guys know what they're doing. They're going to teach you how to do this job and make sure that you're set up to do it right. But hey, Jordan and Tavi, I just want to say shout out to the drivers. Thank you so much for what you do. You drivers are great. You're the reason I'm here, and I appreciate you. Bill, John, Jordan, all you guys out there, thank you so much. Have a great day.
That's awesome. Hey, right at 2 minutes, you guys. That was Mr. Chris Drown with the Flatbed team. Did you not feel his passion?
I felt it. I felt it.
Yeah, it was like exuding and it hit us like a wall.
It knocked my hair back. It was already back earlier, but I mean, nonetheless.
That hair's not moving anywhere,
If it was forward, it was knocked back after.
Yeah, like no matter what happens, that You know, there could be a tornado blowing through here, and that hair would stay still.
Safety
Just
first.
saying. But let's get back to Flatbed. So Flatbed's a pretty. They're a solid candidate
It's a
right
compelling
now.
line of business,
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
yeah. You guys, let's hear your comments. We want you to comment about Chris Stroud's speech. What did you think? Does it make you interested in Flatbed? We want to know. We've also got a peanut gallery behind us. Did you know that?
Yeah,
All
I
of
heard
the
some whispering.
competitors.
I heard them.
All these line of business owners are just sitting behind us.
It's like the
and
battle of the bands.
They're heckling each other.
Yep.
They were gearing up. They're like
I liked
punching
it.
hands.
I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I like a
Look
little fight
at
the
this
dog.
intimidating bunch. Look at them.
Look at them. Okay, well maybe we're overselling it. They don't look that intimidating, but
I mean,
there might be a fight later. We're not
sometimes
sure.
they could be a little scary.
So I believe
Like
we
a
have
little meerkat scary. Oh,
we have
okay.
Reefer up next.
Reefer,
Who's
yeah.
coming on for Reefer?
I'm really excited about this because today, representing our Reefer division is Julia Marciales. Yes, Julia, are you ready? Now, in 2 minutes or less, Julia, we want to hear why our drivers should join the Reefer line of business. Go
All
for
right.
it, Julia.
So hello everyone, my name is Julia Marciales. I am the Director of Refrigerated Accounts here at Swift Transportation. So first and foremost, our primary benefit for driving for Swift Refrigerated would be that we pay more per mile to our drivers. Refrigerated shipping deals with food and beverage shippers. So we have temp controlled products and perishable items that we ship. So with these elements, there's a heightened sense of time sensitivity and responsibility. So we're able to compensate our drivers a little bit more rate per mile. Secondly, our drivers can skip those empty trailer hunts because these products are shipped to deliver, meaning that we live unload our freight. So our drivers have an empty trailer available for their next pickup. So that's another added benefit. Refrigerated shippers can also see consistency in their freight volumes. So unlike some retailers or other consumer good products, pretty much with food shipping, it's stable and consistent across the year. We're all eating every day. We go to the grocery store every week. So our freight volumes are consistent. Along with this consistency is that we have some of the least deadhead in the entire company. Our drivers can focus their time on loaded miles because we're picking up pretty much exactly where we deliver. So because of these benefits, we hope that you choose Swift Refrigerated. Please check us out. We have 7 major terminals across the country. So Jurupa Valley, California, Phoenix, Arizona, Lancaster, Texas, Salt Lake City, Conley, Georgia, and Memphis, Tennessee. So give us a call or check us out at driveswiftreefer.com. Thank you.
Wow, Julia! Big hand for Julia out there, you guys.
I think she gets the speed award too.
Yeah, she does. 1 minute or less selling that Reefer business.
It's such a good business. She just
Heck
had it. Boom.
That's right. And you know what? We've already got comments rolling in. Hey, listen, Julia did great.
Fantastic.
We just got a comment in about Chris and you know, they said he's got a fabulous presentation. Paula said, fabulous presentation, Chris. So, hey, we got people paying attention out there.
That's right.
How do you guys feel about Reefer? We want to hear what you think about Reefer. So far, it's been tight with Intermodal
Flatbed.
and Reefer.
It's going to be a tie right here. I'm telling you guys, it's
Yeah.
going to be close.
I know.
But we kind of have a big deal coming up next.
Big deal?
A big deal.
Tell us about this big deal, Joran.
The man, the myth, Mark Deere. If you guys don't know Mark Deere, you don't know what's going on.
You know,
He's selling dedicated, I believe.
He's selling dedicated, and he's got a great head of hair. You know how Brett
Beautiful
Stewart
head of hair, yeah.
is shaving his hair for charity?
We couldn't do that for Mark Deere because that's a national treasure.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let us do it, so we
Yeah.
had to go to Brett Stewart.
His hair is insured for like $100,000.
Yeah, we couldn't afford it.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Okay,
nonetheless,
let's
you guys
hear.
have something special coming up, I believe.
That's right. Mark Deere, let's hear all about dedicated in 2 minutes or less. You sell that business.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Deere, and I have the privilege of representing our Swift dedicated fleet services today. You know, before I start talking about dedicated, I want to kind of harken back to a story that maybe Jim Fitzsimmons read when he was growing up. And it's called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. All right. So the short version is that Goldilocks goes into the Three Bears' house and finds 3 bowls of porridge. And the first one is too hot, and the second one's too cold, but the third one is just right. And so if you go on with the rest of the story, it was all about being just right. So when we think about dedicated, we've got 130 different fleets across this country. Almost 5,000 Swift dedicated drivers who are servicing some of the biggest and most influential customers in the country. And so we know a little bit about dedicated, and to have that opportunity where for our drivers, we're always looking for those opportunities that are just the right fit. So let's talk a little bit about dedicated and what we offer. As far as pay goes, our average weekly dedicated pay is among the top of all of our Swift lines of business. But that's not it. We offer regular scheduled home time, predictable work schedule, and then work assignments that are basically so you know what you're doing every day and who you're going to work with and where you're going to go. So that's all important. But really the big part is being part of a team. And anybody who's been in an athletic team in the military, been part of an organization, know what it's like to have that sense of belonging. So, hey, if you're a dedicated a driver right now, thank you for all you do for us. If you're looking for that new opportunity, please check us out, and really we'll try to find that opportunity that's just right for you. Thanks.
Wow, Mark Deere. Mark Deere coming in strong with fairy tale analogies.
I'm not gonna lie, after the first porridge talk, I got hungry.
For porridge?
For porridge. Listen, I'll eat anything.
Yeah, you're the hot bowl of porridge.
You stop it, Tabby. You stop it.
All right, well, that was pretty good. And you know what? We've got some more comments here. Paula is full of love. Paula loved Julia's
She loves everybody's line of business. That's awesome.
That. Nice.
Hey, Paula,
That's
we
right.
love you.
Rooting for everybody,
That's right,
Paula.
that's right.
Good job. Well, Mark Deere is a tough act to follow.
He is,
However, I feel like this deserves a drum roll.
I'm pretty sure we got our strongest competitor up right now. I can tell you that.
Ooh, yeah.
This guy lifts houses for a living.
Yeah. He
Pretty
deadlifts 8,000 pounds.
One leg.
It's
pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
But
I've seen it.
But he also knows his stuff about line haul.
The line haul master. I think he started when he was like 6.5. He's been here for like 32 years.
Swift, actually.
In a trailer, I believe.
Yeah,
Just
out in the yard.
Diesel in his blood. This is the guy.
As a baby, he was lumping trailers.
Lumping trailers.
Right.
5 years old. It was incredible. But nonetheless, without further ado,
who do we have? Drum roll.
Jim Fitzsimmons.
Whoop, whoop.
Take it away, Jim.
Jim.
Hey, thanks for having me. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I had to put my boots on after Mark Deere got done because the BS was so thick up here. I don't get my shoes dirty, so sorry for being a few minutes late. I couldn't hear what Mark was saying, but I know when Mark uses my name, it's never in a nice way. It's never a compliment. So usually kind of like a backhanded smack to the face. So I will say, very impressed. Everyone did a very good job. After Mark was up here, I felt like I want to go out and buy a used car because it felt like a Cactus Jack used car ad when Mark's up here. So just kidding. Mark did a great job. So hey, line haul is kind of the catch-all, right? We have, over the road drivers that run all the states. We have regional, we have local. We've even got dedicated within line haul. So what I tell you, line haul is the biggest line of business within Swift. We've got 32 terminals that support the over 5,000 drivers that run in line haul. And so if you're looking for a new opportunity, it's not just dedicated, not flatbed, intermodal, reefer, etc. Line haul has those same opportunities as well. What I would tell you, though, is the great thing with Swift, it doesn't matter what line of business you're going into. Swift has an opportunity for every driver. And so I definitely encourage you, if you're looking to do something different, if something changes in your life where you got to be home more often, or maybe you don't want to be home as often, you're looking to get out more, look within Swift first. Our driver placement team does a great job of keeping track of all the different opportunities we have at Swift. And so before you look at going someplace else, please look within Swift to make a change if you're looking to do something different. Other than that, just want to take a quick second and just thank all the hardworking drivers we have out there. I've said it before, we try to appreciate you every day. It's not just 1 week out of the year, but this week is when we stop what we're doing and make sure we're going out of our way to make you feel appreciated for the hard work that you do out there. So thank you.
The speed and efficiency of Jim's speech.
That's line haul.
He also had jokes.
He
brought those jokes.
He brought the
right?
jokes, people. I love it.
Yeah.
Not only can he lift a lot, but he can make jokes.
He's funny.
Multitasking.
Very well-rounded. Yes. So
I'm impressed. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, we want to hear everybody's opinion out there. For these guys, everybody who stood up for their line of business, we want to know who sold it best.
Who?
Right?
The gauntlet has been set. Now who did it?
Yeah, who did it? So
tell us in the comments.
And send your comments in at the end of our live broadcast, Jordan. We're gonna tell everybody who won.
We're gonna announce the winner.
We've got some pretty diplomatic people though commenting so far.
We do.
You know, we've got people who are rooting just for everybody, which is so beautiful, so beautiful. Joel Norton thinks it's gonna end up in a tie.
I think Joel's right. It's close. Listen.
Yeah.
It's neck and neck. We're gonna have to see how the numbers dial out at the end.
Yeah, you know what? That's why we want to hear from you guys out there in, you call it TV land, right?
TV land.
TV land.
That's
Get your remote controls out and type in your comment for
You have a remote control?
Yeah.
I have to send the kids up to change it.
Yeah, with the knob, turn the knob. We're old.
Hey, we have some great stuff coming up still.
That's right.
We have the Freight Feud coming up. We're real excited about that. We have a few other guests. Who do we got coming up?
We have Josha Johnson. She's coming in from HR. She's going to talk about some non-driving opportunities, right? Because we here at Swift, we hire drivers and we hire for the office and the shop.
It's a big circle, man. The drivers support the drivers. The drivers support the office. We're all part of one team. It's circular. Circle. Runs in a circle.
You're like Mufasa.
Yeah.
With the... Yeah, there you go. The circle of life.
I was going to Happy Gilmore with the circle, but we'll come back another time. We'll work on these.
We've got a lot of references that we're gonna throw out there that people might or might not understand, and we appreciate that. All right, you guys. Before we go into our conversation with Josha, we've got some thank you videos coming up.
For Driver Appreciation Week, I want to express my gratitude. I also want to express my utmost respect for our drivers, for all drivers in general. I feel that there are so many challenges and so much that other individuals take for granted about what you do for this country, and each individual doesn't recognize it enough. I genuinely appreciate you. I want to continue working with you, helping you, and I'm so glad and honored to be part of this. Thanks for all you do.
Good afternoon, drivers. We are the customer service team from the Memphis Terminal, and we just want to simply say thank you for all that you do. We just want to motivate you guys to keep safe on the road, keep the trucks moving, because you keep us working. So we just want to say thank you. Drive safe.
Hi everybody, I'm Tina in Phoenix, Arizona, and I just want to tell all of our drivers thank you so much for all you do for us and for this entire nation. Be safe out there.
Good morning, everybody. This is RJ from the Richmond Terminal. I just want to wish all of our drivers a happy Driver Appreciation Week. You guys are the lifeblood of what we do. It starts and ends with you guys. Keep up the great work. Be safe out there.
And welcome back, everybody. With me right now, I've got Miss Josha Johnson. Say hi to everybody watching.
Hi, everybody.
So, Josha, what do you do here at Swift?
So I work in our human resources department. I'm one of the senior business partners, and we pretty much are recruiting, supporting our leaders in our different lines of businesses, working on developing our people, all those good things.
That's so cool. And you know what? We talk a lot about driving opportunities here, which is huge. We have the hugest fleet in all of trucking, right? And it takes a support staff to be able to support all of our drivers out on the road. And we also hire drivers from the road into the office and shop, right?
We sure do.
Can you talk to us about some of those opportunities, Josha?
Absolutely. So, you know, in regards to the different lines of businesses that we support, it's always great when we can bring a driver off the road into the office. One of the things that I've seen, Tabby, that has gone really, really well is when we have folks that come off the road and they're in their office position, they're really able to resonate with those drivers in their fleet. Say a driver leader, for example. Right, because they've been there, they've done that, they understand the lifestyle. And so I've always seen those individuals really flourish in their roles. We also have the Top Gun program and also our academy instructors as well. And so, I mean, really, those are the folks that we're targeting when we're looking to fill those positions.
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, we've got a lot of people who started in driver positions, moved into the office. I mean, Ken McBee, our senior VP of retention, started in a truck. Right? We just had Jim Fitzsimmons up here. He started lumping loads when he started at Swift. We've got a ton of opportunity here, right?
Absolutely.
So what are some things that the team, HR, does to help support our drivers? I mean, I know that there's a lot as far as our job opportunities, but what other things do you guys do? How can drivers lean on you for support?
Absolutely. So, one of the things that our team does today is we reach out from time to time to do what we call a stay interview. It's really just to have that one-on-one engagement with our drivers to find out, hey, what's working well? And also, if there's things that we can improve, what is that? What does that look like? We don't know what we can improve if we don't get the feedback. And so our team does reach out. We have those conversations, and if there's something that we need to share with leadership, like we're seeing a trend, or hey, we really do have an opportunity here that leadership's not aware, we share that feedback. And it's because the business partners have that relationship already with the leaders, it makes it a lot easier to give that feedback.
That's so cool. I mean, really that one-on-one type of conversation is the best kind of feedback that you can get, right? And getting everybody together to understand one another. I mean, you guys are really great at facilitating those conversations. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Of course. So it's Driver Appreciation Week. I always see you out here. What is your favorite thing about Driver Appreciation, Josha?
Honestly, and I'm just going to be a little honest here and transparent.
A little honest.
I don't get to see drivers face to face in my normal capacity. I'm on the 3rd floor here at the corporate building, and so what I really love, Tabby, is being able to come out here, meeting drivers face to face. I actually had a conversation with a driver this morning, Omer, and he told me that he came out here yesterday, and I had just missed him. But I mean, it was great to hear him and kind of what his thoughts were, just being here, seeing the facilities, seeing all the tables that we got, all the people, engaging in those conversations. And that's what I really love, just us being able to celebrate these folks, you folks that are out there on the road. I know that I could not do that lifestyle. I couldn't. I wouldn't be successful. I wouldn't know what to do.
So we have so much respect for people who do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that we've been kind of our underlying theme this week for driver appreciation is asking our drivers, what can the motoring public do to better support them when they're out on the road? And the feedback that we're getting really is just making room for our drivers on the road. So that's a huge deal. It sounds so small, but my goodness, they're professional truck drivers, driving safely on the road. The best way that anybody that is not driving in a truck is to give them room, give them space on the road. So, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, every time we're out on the road, I have 4 little ones, so when we're out on the road, they know Mommy works at Swift Transportation. Anytime they see one of our drivers, they're literally waving at the driver, trying to say hi, because they understand. Like, I share, high level with my kids, what the lifestyle is like, at least from my perspective, what you guys do, and how that contributes to our family. This is how we get our stuff that we need.
Yeah.
Right? So I totally understand that. I hate when I see people cut drivers off.
Me too. It makes me upset. Like, I don't even care. It doesn't matter what truck they're driving, who they're driving for. I always want to make room for them.
Absolutely.
Right? And I think it's great. That's another, I love the point that you made, because as the non-driving community, the motoring public goes, I think it's great that you're educating your kids on what truck drivers do.
Absolutely.
And that's so important. So thank you so much for that. Hey, so where can everybody go to see any of these opportunities that you've talked about as far as the shop and the office? What can they do to look at our available positions?
Yeah, absolutely. So I would definitely encourage you guys, if you are interested in non-driver opportunities, to check out our career page. My team is definitely always checking applications, and anytime we see an internal employee or a driver that applies, we always reach out. We always make it a point to at least have a conversation. Understand what you're looking for. Tell me about your needs. What's your desire? What are you trying to do with your career? That way we can go and facilitate that conversation with the hiring leader.
That's
so
right.
Definitely check it out. You're more than welcome to reach out to me. Again, Josha Johnson.
The only Josha in the company.
Yeah, literally. I have not met another Josha today.
Same. I haven't met another Tabby. So hey, we're both unique. Yeah, easy to find. Right. So I believe it's www.swifttrans.com. Click on careers, then click on non-driving careers.
Yes.
Right. So if you're interested, please take a look. Hey, we're all about opportunities today. That's why we went through all the lines of businesses.
Yep.
So, and because of that, we have a great video that we're going to show you about why you should choose Swift.
Why Swift? Of the various carriers in the world of transportation, why should you choose Swift? Why settle for average when you can join the best? At Swift, we offer more. Swift offers multiple lines of business across the country to help kick off your career. We understand that this is an important step in your future as a driver and that your needs change as your driving career evolves. With more than 300 different driving careers, Swift has something for everyone. From hire to retire, no matter where you start, Swift has a home for you. Swift is the largest full truckload carrier. But what does that mean? That means you have the largest support system in your corner. As a Swift driver, you will have the support of our vast network of experts while on the road, including 30 plus major terminals, over 50 Swift shop locations, and more than 150 on-site locations. No CDL? No problem. We offer hands-on training within our vast network of Swift Academy and on-site partner locations across the U.S. Whether you are new to the industry or a professional seasoned driver, you can count on our diverse customer base, which brings steady freight during the toughest of times in our economy, keeping your wheels continuously moving and money in your pocket. Swift is one of the safest carriers in the nation among our peers. At Swift, safety is our top priority. We continue to improve and invest in state-of-the-art safety technology and equipment. As a result of this investment and the dedication of our professional drivers, we have seen our crash rating improve every year for the last 3 years and now rank in the top 10% among our peers. Swift also allows you peace of mind with 24/7 on-road support in the event you have an emergency. At Swift, you will be given the opportunity to operate the best equipment the industry has to offer. We partner with legendary manufacturers to put you in the driver's seat of success. Our fleets are comprised of the latest model trucks and backed by our top-notch shop technicians across the Swift network. You will also be equipped with the latest in-cab technology, utilizing tablets to keep you connected to what matters most while on the road and to bring you to your most important stop, home. At Swift, we appreciate our drivers, and it shows. Swift offers you the very best perks the industry has to offer. With driver celebrations, bonuses, and special programs, you will always feel like a valued member of the Swift family. So why Swift? Why not? The reality is, Swift is more. More than the dozens of programs and perks drivers can capitalize on. More than the latest in equipment and technology. More than the best the industry has to offer for success. Swift is more than that. More than a carrier. More than a job. More than a paycheck. Swift is family. And as a family, we want to see our driving associates grow to be more, to do more, to be the best in the industry and beyond.
Hey, and we're back. That was a cool video.
That is a cool video.
It just helps to see the things that we have here at Swift available for, just all these opportunities. I mean, we did go through all those lines of businesses, right? Yep. And then Joshua was up here talking about the non-driving opportunities. I feel like we might have left something out, though.
Whatever do you mean, Tabby? Please tell me.
It feels like, Joran, there's a program that you head up.
I believe you're talking about the mentor program.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Tell us all about the mentor program.
Shameless
Joran.
plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, so listen.
We're always shameless.
One thing that I think that there's a perception out there, right? Swift is a training company. Hey, you know what? I'm sorry, not sorry. We're good at it. We train. Like that's something that we do and that we're really good at and we're very proud of. And so we do have an elaborate program. You can do it in almost any of the line of businesses that were discussed earlier. We train drivers, we get them set up for success. And so it's a great program that we have out there. I'm definitely very proud of it.
Yeah. So tell us what actually consists of the mentor program. How do you become a mentor? What do you have to do to become a mentor?
Right. So one of the big things about it is you got to have that experience. You got to have that experience in seat driving. But another big key to this whole thing is that will and want to train. We want the right people training the next generation of drivers. So if training's not something that's in your vocabulary, then maybe it's not a good program for you. But
however,
if you're excited about training people and you enjoy working with drivers and helping develop skills, our mentor program is a great opportunity for you to do that. And there's extra compensation that comes with that.
That's right.
But the idea is to make sure the right people are training so we deliver a great experience for our new hires that come on to Swift.
it is an incredible responsibility that a mentor has, because
It is.
they participate in training so many of the drivers that we have on the road right now, and we've got some really excellent mentors.
Absolutely.
right?
And so again, training company gets labeled on Swift a lot, but we have, I believe Tish shared on Monday, I want to say we have like 1,600 drivers that are million-plus mile drivers. And a lot of those million-mile-plus drivers all are trainers.
That's right.
And so when you look at that, we had two fantastic guys, Enrique
yeah.
and Bill. And
They are
those
both
guys
mentors.
have trained, they're still training. And they've trained over hundreds of drivers. I mean, it's just incredible when you think about the knowledge and the tenure that guys like that have. And they share that skill with their students. They share the love of driving, the skill of driving, and how to operate safely on the road. It's a beautiful thing. And so a lot of the folks that train today went through our program and developed their skills, and now they're out there sharing those skills again with their trainees. It's a great, again, we're back to the circle. It's a beautiful circle. And we love the circle. And so it's one of those things that you take pride in teaching the next generation driver. You're able to make a little bit more for your family, and you're able to just, it's the one thing that I love about it. When I was talking to these two guys, they said they train because they really enjoy the students. Watching them be successful and seeing them go in the next steps in their careers, it's just an incredible thing.
Ricky has built himself a really close-knit bunch of drivers,
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
Like, he stays in touch with all of his students. And did you know that he's also a matchmaker? He's gotten his students to pair up to become teams.
Yeah.
Right? That's so cool.
The mentor program goes far beyond just teaching people to drive. When you think about it, these guys, I want to, one of my fun drivers, Pat, we did an interview and we were having a great conversation, and we talked about seat to seat. Our mentors pick them up, get them on their truck, and they take them until they get to their own truck. They deliver them seat to seat. And it's just a really, a great way to get somebody started in this new career.
That's awesome. And you know what? Right now, it looks like we've got a camera going through our driver center showing all of the plaques from our million-mile drivers. Can you imagine? We have so many of those plaques up there that were
Look at
mentors.
that right there. Yep.
Yeah, look at all those. Those are all each one of those represents one of our drivers here at Swift.
Absolutely.
And I would say probably about at least half of those guys.
Oh, I'd say more than half of our million-mile drivers have mentored at one point in their career.
Yeah.
And it's just, again, I got a lot of love for my mentors. Yeah. We do mentor minutes is something that we do on the Swift side to share with our drivers.
Got to watch them ham it up, you guys.
And you know, it's easy. I was telling some drivers I ran into that talked about it. It's easy when you really love what you do, and when you work with mentors, those are the people that really love what they do. So they make the job for us just that much easier.
So if you have any sort of inspiration to become a trainer,
Absolutely.
You're on the road driving and you've got experience driving, what do they have to do?
First off, you want to hit the driver portal, and you want to hit the link about becoming a mentor, submit an application. But I would tell you beyond that, go talk to your terminal. Talk to your driver leader, talk to your fleet leader, let them know what your intentions are, and if there's any concerns, we'll walk through those concerns. But if you're somebody that's going to be a great candidate to train, we'd love to see you in the program.
You know, we should have given you a microphone to have your 2-minute speech about the mentor program.
I know, I kind of feel cheated. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, but I think it's because you can't do anything for under 2 minutes.
The mentor minute has never been an actual minute. For those who don't know, it's a joke, because I talk a lot.
No, not you.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of talking a lot, I don't know how this transitions, but I'm going to make it transition.
I like it. Let's do it.
There's some classic cars out on the yard here. We've had a couple of really cool events here at Driver Appreciation in Phoenix. Yesterday we had Bike Day.
Yep.
Today is Classic Car Day. We've got a couple of classic cars out there.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
I know you're a classic car guy.
I am a classic car guy.
Don't you have some parts in some rusty carcasses on George Yard, but these by far are not rusty. These are some well cared for classic cars. I love this because you know what? Our truck drivers love cars. They love classic cars, right? And mean engines like this. That's a beautiful car. What do you think?
Him. That's right.
To supporting.
That's
Look at
right.
that. Gosh, I love that. I love if you're interested in classic cars, come out and see this, because not only do we have the classic cars on the yard, we've got our trucks out there you can walk through.
Absolutely.
We're feeding people every single day. Come out and join us. Take a look at these cars. Take a look at the trucks. Take a look at Joran. But you know what? I gave you some trivia questions about these cars. I'm sorry to put you on the spot like that, but I want to kind of get people juiced up.
Yeah.
Because we still have a couple of things pending for today.
We do.
We went through our line of business battle, right? Our battle of the businesses.
Look at that ugly truck.
Ugly truck? What's wrong with you?
Oh, that's mine.
That's your. Oh yeah.
I didn't
Jordan.
wash it. I haven't washed it in years, but it still runs.
You know what? It'll
nice.
rain. It'll rain. Don't worry. It'll rain eventually. But we're gonna announce at the end of this live broadcast
The winner
of that line of business battle.
Absolutely.
But even before that, this is really what I've been most excited for, Joran.
I wish I could sing the song, but yeah.
Yeah, the Family Feud song. Well, it's actually Freight Feud that we're about to. You know what?
It's about to go down.
You're about to
In fact, I
host
think I need
this,
to
right?
leave.
You know, I was saying that it's like having Richard Dawson on, but I guess that's a really old reference that only a handful of people would.
I'm going with
would
Steve
understand.
Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey. You're going to be the Steve Harvey today.
I'm gonna try.
We're going to get Mark Deere and Jim Fitzsimmons up at the podium, and we're going to play some game. We're going to play Freight Feud. So what we did, Joran, is we surveyed our drivers about their favorite things. Right?
Absolutely.
Right? We sent that survey out, and we're gonna get these guys to see if they understand and know our drivers and what they want and what they like.
Absolutely.
Right?
I'm looking forward to it.
How do you think they're gonna do if it's Mark versus Jim?
I just hope I'm not beat up in the middle. Standing between those two, I'm afraid.
We're hoping you get beat up in the middle. Just kidding. You know what? You're good at this.
Shrapnel.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we gotta see who knows our drivers best. If it's Mark or if it's Jim. I'm pretty excited about this. But before we get down there and play this game, we got a little promo video for this Freight Feud.
All right.
Yeah. You ready for this?
I think I'm ready.
All right, let's see it. I'm sorry, I'm cracking up over here as Joran Bean gets himself into a sports jacket to host this Freight Feud game. A little bit of wardrobe malfunctions, but I think he got it.
Are we
all
live?
set.
Are we ready to go?
You good, Joran? You good? Are you ready for this? Hey, and listen, as we go through these survey questions, chime in. I want to see your comments to think, what is it that, what did our drivers say is their top choice for each of these questions? Joran, Bean. What do you guys think? Who's going to win this, Mark or Jim? I don't even know this Freight Feud. I'm so excited. We've got.
All right.
Are you guys all ready to go?
I think we're ready, Tabby.
You good? Okay. Without further ado, here is Freight Feud. Take it away, Joran.
Welcome to Freight Feud. This is your host, Joran Bean. I've got two great contestants here with Jimmy Fitzsimmons and Mark Deere. The rules of the game is I'm going to throw you guys some wild questions, and you need to pick up your little hammers there, and we're going to whack them all. The rules are, I'm not sure, and we'll make them up as we go. And the winner is whoever I think I'm going to pick at the end. All right, let's get going. All right. So we surveyed a lot of drivers. I'm not sure the number, but it was a lot. And what is the favorite make of truck? I'm going to go with Mark Deere.
I'd say Freightliner.
Do we have a buzzer? All right, for the steal, Jim.
Kenworth.
Bing, 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 bing. I didn't know I was going to do sound effects, but we're going to go with sound effects today. So we got Jim. That's for 600 points.
I was going to say Kenworth, but then I thought, no.
The winner, Kenworth. All right. Can we dim the lights? No, we can't do that. Okay, so we're going to go with it. Name the most popular snack while on the road. Jim, did you know we were playing? Okay.
Needs like a handicap, like in golf.
Okay. We're giving a handicap here.
Let's go with an energy bar.
Woo! Man, Mark is running great today. To steal it again.
I'm torn between fruit and beef jerky, but I'm going to lean on beef jerky.
Somebody was looking at the notes. So we got another winning score there. So that's for 7,000 points.
I guess Mark's never done a road trip.
Mark doesn't drive much, apparently. So dedicated, they're home every night. So they apparently don't need the jerky.
Power bars.
All right. What's the top movie of choice for our truck driver? Woo! Came in fast on that one.
I got like 4, but I'm going to go Smokey and the Bandit because my love for a 78 Trans Am since that movie.
Woo! This is going to be a landslide runaway. This is pretty impressive. So I believe that was 732-point score. So the total is 4,392 for Jim. And I believe Mark is 0.
Hey, Jordan, can I phone a friend?
We're going to go back to Who Wants to Make a Million or whatever that is.
Can I buy a vowel?
We're going to do a vowel for the next question. We're going to give you all the help we can.
Convoy, BJ and the Bear, over the top.
Whoa, run them back again?
Convoy, BJ and the Bear, over the top. Those are my kind of...
So we all know, first off, over the top, Jim was actually in that movie. So Stallone had a hurt shoulder, so he stunt doubled, just in case anyone was wondering. All right. Back in the game. What did Swift drivers say was the best pizza topping? I think we're just helping Mark out here, and he's probably now I got a lot of faith here, but we're gonna run with it.
Hey, throw me one. Pepperoni.
Okay. I think he's back in the game. Unfortunately, that was only worth 3 points. That was only a 3-point answer. So unfortunately, apparently pepperoni. So those who don't know what pepperoni is, it's apparently our favorite pizza topping. All right. So I got to make up a question here in a minute, but we're going to go with one more question here. Finally, what do our drivers say the best season to drive in is?
Fall.
You got to tell me some stuff that I can help you with here. We got to get you some scores.
Hey, I was just...
So,
no, Mark, you would have picked winter, which we all know.
That's all right.
We park his trucks in the winter.
Right.
All right. So, yes.
That's the second favorite.
That is the correct answer. So I believe Jim with a landslide victory. Landslide. So let's go with, there's one more question that I want to help Mark here with. Mark Deere, what is your birthday?
I don't remember.
Does Jim know his birthday?
I don't know Mark's birthday. We'd have to give it to
And Jim got the right answer there too. So Jim with a score of 7,342 to Mark's 3. We're going to declare Jim the winner. And that's your game here.
Do we have time to do one more thing?
I think we do.
All right, hang on.
Uh-oh. Now I'm scared.
I think Mark brought his own sport coat.
I brought something because, I made a reference to Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I'm talking to Jim.
I did. I was hungry.
I want to give Jim his own dedicated teddy bear so that he can remember about Goldilocks and the Three Bears and why dedicated is just right.
I thought we were going to have a fight. Instead, it sounds like we're going to hug. Yep. So that's what we do here at Swift. We love our drivers, and we even love our lines of businesses. Back to you, Tavi.
Amazing! Woo! Oh my gosh. That was so great.
That was great.
Jordan, you turned into Tina Brewster.
Yeah, I did a little shave just now. I thought I'd change real quick.
Yeah, no more beard, and your hair looks touchable. Actually,
It's a little bit, yeah.
It's
that was great.
I love
they
that.
Were all
that was
so
awesome.
Great. I especially love Jordan with the shorts, the socks,
Oh,
and the blazer.
you know what? We need to have Jordan up here in front of the camera with that outfit.
Yeah.
He has got the game show outfit just down.
Before this broadcast, he was researching how to be a game show host. So.
He didn't have to research very much.
No, he didn't. He really didn't. That was so great.
Tina, I'm so happy to have you on right now because, first of all, Jordan's busy hamming it up on the floor.
Right.
There's that.
You're never going to get him
back.
back.
Right. Well, I'd love to have him back because I really want the audience to see the entire outfit
you
together.
Really need to. I don't know if we can get a camera to pan over.
Yeah,
we took the blazer
see.
off.
We need to see. Oh, we'll get the blazer back on.
Yeah, we'll get
That's
it.
all right. But
we'll post pictures. Yeah.
Tina, were you here to see the battle of the businesses.
I really was.
You really were, and it was close. Everybody did so great.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
good.
you know what? We've got votes all over the board as far as
Who do you think?
won.
Who do you think won?
You know, this is tough.
Yeah.
I will say, I do love a fairy tale analogy.
Yeah,
And
Mark was pretty good.
Mark Deere brought it.
He came in
It was a really nice touch just now with the bear that he handed to Jim.
Yes,
Right,
absolutely.
right. And you know what?
He always brings a little something for Jim.
Well, listen. So John Montgomery, who did Intermodal, he really brought he was like a true politician standing there for his people.
He was
right?
great.
He was great.
And he approved that message.
He did.
He was
And then
great, yeah.
Chris Stroud came in with a passion.
Yeah, he had it.
He had the
really
passion
had it.
for
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
flatbed division.
Yep.
Julia representing for that reefer division.
Yeah.
And I got to say, I love that we had female leadership representing.
Because who runs the world? Who runs the world?
Girls. Okay.
That's right.
Then Mark, of course, he was good.
He was
Jim.
good.
Jim, always a pleasure to have on.
Yeah, he's always cool.
He
He's
brought
always
the jokes.
calm.
He was kind of funny.
Yeah, he really did.
Yeah, but you know what? Coming
It's
through
great.
and
You know what's
sing-
great is just to see their personalities shine through.
I
We see
do
that
love
a
it.
lot,
Yeah.
and it doesn't always come across on camera. But today was really fun to see.
You know what? I gotta say, we do work with an incredible bunch of people here
Yes.
at Swift.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like we've got the most accessible leadership.
I know.
You know,
Yeah, I agree.
they're all out here helping to serve food. You know what? I was talking actually. I had some customers coming in
Oh, yeah.
today, and I was telling them how our exec team. They have our drivers' numbers in their cell phone. Their drivers have their numbers. They're on the phone with them all the time, texting all the time. I feel like it's kind of unique here at
You know
Swift.
what's interesting? So I was chatting with a driver yesterday, and he was like, yeah, he had some questions. He had some stuff he needed to work through, and he goes, I don't really know. I go, you need to talk to Ken McBee. He goes, I don't want to bother him. He seems really busy. And I was like, no, really. You should
Ken
talk. I mean,
McBee.
our executives are so accessible and willing to talk to drivers. And I
love
think
that.
a lot of people think, oh, I shouldn't bother them, but they actually want to hear from you.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah, and they're there to solve problems. And I don't know, I haven't seen Ken this morning to check on it, but he was like, come back in the tent tomorrow and it should all be solved. And I'm pretty
That's
sure.
right. And it got solved.
I mean, that's Ken
Yeah.
McBee. He gets it done.
He
And
gets stuff
that's how it is
done.
for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, you know, everybody's on pins and needles out there about who won the line of business battle.
All right. So, do we know who won? We don't know.
Actually, we do.
Do you know?
I
Do you know
think
now?
we do. Yeah.
We
so
had a bunch of comments coming in.
I think
know.
it's unanimous. You know what? It's been a tie through each line of business. Can you believe that, Tina?
No.
We
don't do ties.
No. Ties are only for soccer.
Right. Who's the first loser? That's what we want to. I'm kidding.
No, everybody was
I
a
love
winner
them all.
today. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. So listen, it was all in fun and games,
Yeah.
but we want to encourage you all to visit our website.
Yeah.
Check out each and every line of business.
Mm-hmm.
There are pros to each of our lines of businesses, Tina, for sure. And hey, if you're interested in finding anything out about any of those lines of businesses, like I said, join or visit our website.
Or join.
Yeah. And all these guys that were on today, you could call them.
Yeah.
Seriously,
absolutely.
they encourage it. So, hey, another day down. Real quick before we go, though, let's do some shout-outs. We got some hashtaggers out there.
We got some hashtags up
What
in
are
here.
what are the hashtags that...
So hashtags, make sure that, while you're out in the terminals, you're hanging out, you're shaking hands, you're kissing babies, make sure that you're taking photos and you're uploading, you're tagging Swift, and you're using hashtag Swift DAW. Or hashtag NTDAW 2022, or hashtag Thank a Trucker. I have to look at my notes over here. I don't even remember. Or hashtag Trucker.
Heck yeah.
So use all of those as you're posting, and make sure you tag Swift wherever you are, and because we just want to see all that love rolling
We do.
through.
We
The
want to
more
represent you.
Yeah, the more we flood our airways with the love to our drivers out there, the more the motoring public and everyone out there can see just how great they are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again. And don't forget to come and visit us. You can visit any of the terminals across the network. We have food, games, and we want to be able to say hi and meet and greet with you.
Yes.
Come on out.
Come on out. We got more tomorrow.
Yeah, what's happening tomorrow, Tina?
I don't even know.
I don't know either, but be there for it anyway.
There's a lot
We're gonna
of
go
stuff.
live again tomorrow at 11.
Same
Be here.
bad time,
Come
same
in and see us.
bad channel. Oh, there's a leadership live stream tonight. I totally forgot. How can I forget that? I believe it's Jim Fitzsimmons
And
it's-
Tracy Dover.
And Tracy Dover.
That's
maybe
right.
even a little Ken McBee in there. It's going to be at 5 o'clock tonight.
5 Phoenix time.
Yes, I'm sorry, 5 Phoenix time. They're going to be here live in the tent, but we'll also be streaming this on. And make sure that you check out the portal because you can submit your questions right now, and they'll answer it live on the broadcast.
Yeah,
So-
if you submit comments, they'll answer those live too.
yeah, absolutely, and it's another way to show just how accessible our senior leaders are, because we want to connect with you and find out what's going on. You know, even just talking with drivers yesterday, we hear things and we're like, oh, I didn't know that happened. I didn't know about that. So we just make changes as we go along, and we continue to be the best company in the nation.
Heck yeah!
That's right.
You guys, thank you again so much. We'll see you tomorrow for day 4 of Driver Appreciation Week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.